This 17 News at Noon podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Good day, I'm Elena Rusk. The mother of a Bakersfield girl who was kidnapped and murdered 32 years ago is reacting to the latest development in her daughter's case. Yesterday, Governor Newsom announced 4 rewards of $50,000 each for information leading to an arrest and conviction in California murder cases. The Bakersfield case involving the murder of 4-year-old Jessica Martinez, who went missing in 1990. Jessica was last seen when she played in front of her apartment complex on Bell Terrace in southwest Bakersfield. Her body then found 11 days later in a field 10 miles away.
I could not believe when I got the news that the governor was awarding $50,000 for Jessica, for witnesses coming forward. I just felt like, yes, now we're back again, because I feel like she's been forgotten. She's gone, so I'm her voice. So if I don't speak, and if I don't come out, and if I don't put pressure and keep her name out there, how are we going to solve her case? I don't want her to be forgotten.
Now, the Kern County Secret Witness Program is still offering their $10,000 reward in this case. If you have any information on who killed Jessica Martinez, you are asked to call the BPD at 327-7111 or that secret witness line 322-4040, where you can, of course, remain anonymous. 17's Michaela Armstrong will have much more on the interview with Jessica's mother, coming up tonight at 5. And now to our 17 Court Watch, as the jury is deliberating in the case of Wendy Howard, and we are awaiting a potential verdict anytime now. Howard is accused of shooting and killing her ex-boyfriend, Kelly Pitts, in Tehachapi in 2019 after confronting him over his alleged sexual abuse of their teen daughter. Howard claims she shot Pitts in self-defense as he tried to hit her foot on an ATV during an argument, but prosecution witnesses testified Pitts wasn't facing her when he was shot. Howard faces up to 50 years to life in prison if convicted of first-degree murder. However, the jury can consider lesser charges, including second-degree murder, voluntary manslaughter, and involuntary manslaughter. We will let you know when the jury reaches a decision on our website, kgat.com. The group Bring Back the Kern is hosting their first event in a series of river roundtables this Thursday to teach the community about the success stories in getting water back into dead and dried up rivers. The first session focusing on Puta Creek, a tributary about half the size of the Kern River in its annual flows. To hear panelists share the history of this creek dispute and how they created a lasting framework to protect water rights and a flowing river, you are invited to join the Zoom video roundtable. It's happening at 5:30 tonight. To register for the free session, head to bringbackthe.org/upcoming-events. Well, in your business headlines, the Bakersfield Women's Business Conference Executive Board has announced their celebrity keynote speaker for the 2023 conference. Shark Tank entrepreneur Damon John will be coming to Bakersfield. He has a personal philosophy he calls Rise and Grind. For him, his motto representing the idea that there's more to life than just working all the time. Now in its 33rd year, the Bakersfield Women's Business Conference grows in attendance and workshops every year, with thousands of women coming together for one special day to learn, be inspired, recharge, and relax. Again, the event coming up next April. All right, well, the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, is looking at changing seat dimensions on airplanes, and they want your feedback. Comments could affect seat width and length, affecting safe emergency evacuations, as well as children, seniors, and individuals with disabilities. New York Senator Chuck Schumer has recently railed against making seats smaller. More than 13,000 comments have been made since August 3rd, and the public can still submit the comments that you want to be heard until November 1st. And time is running out to book those flights for the holidays. We have some tips on how to save big for you. You may remember a couple days ago we told you flights for the holidays are expected to get more expensive starting next week. But travel website Expedia says here are some hacks. They say booking airfare on Sundays could save you as much as 15%, and departing on Wednesdays can also save you that much. Also, try to book at least a month before domestic flights and 6 months before international flights to save about 10%. Another tip, try booking a flight that departs before 3 p.m. to reduce the chance of late day cancellations. Finally, you can set price alerts on apps like Hopper that will notify you when the price for something you're watching changes.
Hello, this is Tim Callahan with Clinica Sierra Vista, and we're excited to unveil the Community Health Center of the Future, our comprehensive care center. It's located right across the street from Memorial Hospital. We have every service under one roof, from family medicine, OBGYN care, dental services for adults and children, behavioral health, and much more. So find your way to better care at Clinica Sierra Vista this year at our comprehensive care center. Visit our website, clinicasierravista.org, for the latest on this project. We'll see you soon.
All right, well, now to Kern County's gas prices, which continue to fall, but they're still hovering above $6 a gallon. On average, we're paying about $6.04 per gallon here for gas in Kern County. That is down a nickel from yesterday, but it's also 20% cheaper than it was last week, so a slow fall, but at least it's falling. Here's where things are put into perspective, though. A year ago, we were paying $1.64 less per gallon of gas. All right, well, in happier news, the Martin Luther King Jr. Community Center is collecting Halloween costume donations for local kids in our community. Costumes are needed for their annual event, Halloween Town, coming up on October 27th. The MLK Community Center works to help kids with a low socioeconomic background. And of course, as we know, our kids outgrow these costumes so quickly, and then they're just set aside in a closet. So give it a new life. You can donate your gently used children's Halloween costumes for boys and girls ages 2 to 18 right there at the MLK Community Center there on Owens, just south of California Avenue. The last day to drop off your costumes will be next Monday, the 24th. One of our local Boys and Girls Clubs is celebrating Lights On after school with an open house. In America today, 7.6 million kids are left alone and unsupervised after school. But there are options to not only keep kids safe, but also nourished, engaged, and entertained. Lights On After School is a national rally to underscore the need to invest in after-school programs which provide homework help, healthy meals, and sports and STEAM programs. The Boys and Girls Club of Kern County is holding an open house to celebrate this at the Armstrong Youth Center at 801 Niles Street from 4 to 5:30. Kern County has the largest Boys and Girls Club program in the state and the third largest in the nation. So neat to see them at work. And 17 News, of course, is your local election headquarters. And today, Sheriff Donnie Youngblood stopped by Sunrise to talk about a variety of issues around Kern County, including Measure K, the local control tax measure that is one way to offset revenue losses to the county as property taxes from oil and gas industry continue to decline. Officials say this tax increase will help maintain and improve vital public safety, related services like emergency response, crime prevention, and homelessness.
At the end of the day, the bottom line is if the people of Kern County are happy with us living with our means, with the service that we're currently providing, then they probably should vote no. If they aren't happy with it and they want to fill those vacant positions, the 400 plus vacant positions we have in the Sheriff's Office, Fire Department, Code Enforcement, then they should vote yes. It's entirely up to the citizens of Kern County. The board didn't say yes on K. They allowed us to put it on the ballot to let the citizens of Kern County make that decision.
On Wednesday evening, October 26th, 20th Congressional District candidates Kevin McCarthy and Marisa Woods are scheduled to face off right here on 17 News in our studio. The outcome of this race could affect the bipartisan balance of power in the U.S. House of Representatives, as Republicans need to gain a net of 5 seats to take control. Kevin McCarthy, of course, House Minority Leader, and he's been in office since 2007. Marisa Wood is a junior high English teacher at the Fairfax School District. Their live debate happening right here at 7 o'clock next Wednesday. And just tune in to KGET. And now, if you are registered to vote here in California, you should receive your ballot by today. If you haven't, you can request a replacement from the local elections office. The last day to register to vote and have a ballot mailed to you is coming up October 24th. After that, you can conditionally register to vote between October 25th and Election Day at the elections office or at any poll site there on November 8th. Now, next month, KGET is teaming up with CAPK for a holiday food drive. We're asking for non-perishable food and monetary donations, of course. We'll be asking for holiday food items as well. The folks at CAPK say a large portion of their holiday food items that the bank distributes come from donations made during this food drive. So that includes things like turkeys, sweet potatoes, and stuffing, of course. It's happening Wednesday, November 16th from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. all day at Compassion Corner here at 22nd and L Streets downtown.
The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.